This demonstration will show you how you can use acetone-based nail polish to transfer a photocopy onto your block. In this case, it's not necessary to reverse the image before you transfer it. Since we'll be attaching the photocopy face down to the block, it will automatically reverse the image so that then when we go to print it, it will come out the way that your original sketch was designed. I've already trimmed this photocopy down with some scissors so that it's nearly the size of the block, but I left a strip attached at the side so that I could secure it to the back of the block. So you'll line up the photocopy with the block and tape it to the back side of the block. If you have a large image, you may want to subdivide the image into some smaller sections. I usually try to focus on just maybe like 1 inch of the block at a time, so you could kind of lightly grid off so that you have a sense of, you know, which areas you're going to do at once. This is not a very precise division. And we're going to need something to burnish with, so you can use your wooden spoon. You'll also need some acetone or CitraSolv. CitraSolv is a citrus-based cleaner that for some reason also will dissolve toner. So before we handle the toner remover, I'm sorry, the acetone, misspeaking, you want to make sure you've got some gloves on that are waterproof. The acetones can be kind of harsh on your skin, and CitraSolv also is a defattening agent, which means it'll dissolve the oils out of your skin and can cause dermatitis and some other things. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit of acetone to the bottom of this little plastic cup. And you'll want to have some Q-tips, some cotton swabs. You don't want to completely saturate it. I dip it in there, but then I wring out the extra. You don't want to completely dissolve the toner. So I'm going to focus on just 1 square inch at a time, kind of quickly get that area wet, and then don't allow the paper to shift around, but you'll be burnishing the toner down. So what happens is the acetone dissolves the little plastic particles of toner and allows it to reattach to the wood. So you'll just work inch by inch. You know, this size might be okay. And really, if it's a part of your image that's not that important, like right now I realize this is just the background area, there's not really a reason that I need to be transferring just this mid-tone to the background. There's not much going on there. But anyway, it doesn't hurt to have it there. All right, this is a more critical area now. I can see that this is the handle of my little pail, or my little shovel that's in the pail, I should say. And we can do this whole section at once. So before it has a chance to dry, rub over that whole area. You can check your progress as you go. Since you've pinned down the edge of the copier, it shouldn't be shifting around very much if you check your progress. So it's not always a perfect transfer, but usually as long as you have enough of your key contours to know where to fill in the missing information, you're in good shape. Keep going here. Again, work kind of quickly. You don't want to flood the paper with toner, but you do want to make sure that you've got it wet enough that it starts to dissolve. Oh, that transferred pretty well. This is a very old copy too. Sometimes I know people say you have to have a fresh photocopy. This one is probably, you know, several weeks old, so it seems to be working just fine. So the nice thing about this is that once the toner has dried and the acetone has evaporated, this becomes a pretty durable base. It shouldn't be smudging like charcoal might, and it should hold up even underneath layers of transparent ink, so that you should be able to see that part of your drawing as you do your print. Poison.